So I'm a hot, sweaty mess in the garden. I'm thinking there's no better time than to turn the camera on. Update on our rose propagation. Look at the activity. Look at that. I would say we are on our way to success. There's another little action happening there and some more action happening there. Remember we did two? So this one looks further ahead than this one, but there's action. There's action there. See that growth? And growth right there. And that's it. So we're going to keep on watching these, but I think that they're on their way to success because this has been a success. I am a huge fan of topiary. Topiarying anything. Doesn't matter what it is, I'll chop it up. I picked up a few lemon cypress. Let me show you how cute they are. Look at them, how cute. I'm training these right now. So I've potted them up. Excuse the dirty pots. I still have to water them in. They had multiple branches, like one coming out of here, one coming out of there. Notice this one has a weird shape here. I probably chopped off the extra branch off of this side. So I had to do quite a bit of pruning. And because of all this pruning, I thought, let's make some more lemon cypress. These are the dwarf variety. So let me show you what I did. So how cute are these babies? I followed the same instruction pretty much that we did for the roses. I did look up lemon cypress and it says to use softwood. I don't know what the heck softwood is. My mind goes in all sorts of directions with that one. I did some more Googling. Old wood is brown. Softwood is this right here. This is softwood, what's still white. So I'm cutting that off. I'm peeling back a few for some nodes, right? The nodes are where the leaves begin it, where the leaves are kind of, where there's some action happening, right? You see all those right there? Those are all nodes. So, by the way, this smells really nice. I potted up 3 of these already. Well, actually 5 so far. I thought it would be so sweet to give these as little gifts in these little terracotta pots. How cute. This one's a little wonky. I don't want that one, so I'm going to go for a straight one. I have so many to choose from because I did a lot of pruning of old wood. All right, so I'm going to strip this one and see how straight it is because I want it to grow in a single stem. I don't want multiple branches. Again, I want to do topiary. I want a single ball, a double ball, and a Christmas tree shape. All right, so I'm going to do that. Leave a couple, right? To the top, I didn't pack it in. So when I tried to stick my finger in there, I made a mess of the soil. So I'm going to use something to make a little hole, right? Down there. I know it looks really high with the soil, but watch. Put it in there. I don't have rooting hormone. I'm doing the same thing I did with the roses. No rooting hormone. And then push because we want to tuck everything in. Again, and this is something I know about houseplants, not because I know anything. I've had really, really good success with houseplants. Make my little hole. Remember, this soil is not packed in, so I can tuck everything in. Look at that. Stick it in there and pressing down to pack everything in. Look at me with technique. Because doing this type of thing has brought me so much joy. I've been collecting pots. I have never collected pots. I am one to put things in the ground and throw pots away, but I am collecting little pots now because I'm just going to have a whole little nursery. So we're going to check back on these in a few weeks. My lemon cypress settle in. I may do a little more pruning and I'll take you along for the process of converting them into balls. So I'll take you along the process for that. But I want them to grow a little bit more and to fill in from those sides that look a little wonky. But in the meantime, we have these to play with. I feel like this one needs a chance. All right, I filled in another one for my little stash. So when I was doing research, what is old wood versus new wood, it said you have more success with new wood. Didn't say you do not have success with old wood. Didn't say that specifically. So I think I'm going to put this in the ground and see if it works. I mean, not in the ground, in a pot. new wood plant, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 5. So I'm going to strip this down. Gosh, and I could go for God knows how many if I wanted to start a farm, but I'm not doing that. So I'm going to leave it at this. I'm going to trim it at a 90-degree angle. Again, I do not know what I'm doing here. I am experimenting. I would be so excited if this takes. All right, look at these. How adorable. I hope these actually take. Again, I will take you along for the process. Thanks so much for watching.